Good morning friends, welcome back to Parnika tutorials. In the last video, I have discussed how can we pass a function as a parameter in another function. I hope you have watched that video. If you did not watch that video or if you don't know that concept, I request you to go back and watch that video and come back to this video. In this video, I want to discuss how can we define a function in another function. So I request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. What is the meaning of defining a function in another function? You want to define a function definition inside the another function. Look at here. Let's take that you are defining a function. Okay, let's take the division. So you have the function body. Function body will have a set of statements you want to execute whenever the function division has been called. Inside this function division, I want to define another function called let's take that execute. Okay, so that is the meaning of defining a function inside another function. Now let me write a simple program to illustrate with an example. Look at the example. Let me write some function called, let me take operate or something, any name. Okay, and it does not take any parameters. And now let me write something print Parnika tutorial, something just as an output. Okay, or inside the operate function, anything you can write. And now I am defining another function called execute. Okay, then what I am doing is that inside this one, print like, share and subscribe. Okay, and then another print statement I am writing, learn Python course. Okay, and then look at here. Here what I am doing, I am calling this function called execute. Okay, this is very important. This should be, because this execute is a statement belongs to this function, whereas these two statements belongs to the function called execute. So the indentation is very important. Look at here. These two statements belongs to this execute, and this one is one of the statement inside this operate function. Okay, now what I am doing is that I am calling a function called operate. Okay, I'm calling the function called operate. Once I call the function called operate, the control will go to the function definition called operate. Then inside the statements what are there, all of them will be executed. Look at the first statement, print Parnika tutorials. So you will get the output as Parnika tutorials. That is okay. Then you have the function definition called execute. This is also okay. Then you are calling a function called execute. Once you call the function called execute, the control will go to the function definition called execute. So what are the statements are there? Like, share, subscribe. So you will get the output as like, share and subscribe. And then one more statement also will be executed. Learn Python course. Okay, is it clear? So this is the way we can define a function in another function. So I am calling the outer function. See, operate is the function calling I am doing. Once I started doing it, all the statements will be executed, because first it will execute this statement, then there is a function definition. This is an inner function, and then you are calling the inner function from the outer function. So the control will go to the inner function definition, and all the statements will be executed which are there in the inner function. So this one I can say that this is an outer function and this is an inner function. Let me execute this program in Jupyter notebook so that whatever the doubts you have, all the doubts will be cleared. First, let me define a function called operate. So I am defining using the keyword called def. So this is my outer function. Now inside the outer function, I want to print a statement called welcome to Parnika tutorials YouTube channel. Just simply let me write welcome to Parnika tutorials. Then I am defining a inner function called execute. Okay, so this one will be my inner function. Now here I want to write a statement called print like, share and subscribe. And also I want to write one more statement called print learn Python course. Okay. And then I want to call the function called execute. So this is what my inner function calling. Okay. Then I am calling the outer function called operate. So this is my outer function calling. Now look at here. First you have defined the outer function and then you have defined the inner function and then you are calling the outer function. So once you call the outer function called operate, the control will go to the operate function definition. So first it will print the output as welcome to Parnika tutorials. Then function definition you are doing. Then you are calling the execute function. So once you call the execute function, the control will go to the execute function definition. So it will give the output as like, share and subscribe, learn Python course. So you will get 3 lines of output, which is welcome to Parnika tutorials, like, share and subscribe, learn Python course. I hope you have understood how to define a function in another function. Still, if you have any doubts related to this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.